Excited about a new idea, a new show, a new series, and this is my good friend Shawn Crosby, and otherwise named
NEEM.
Neem. So how you doing, Neem?
I'm doing great, Dr. Smiley.
So Sean and I met for a really interesting reason. I think it's divine. I think it's God's way of saying, do you want more people in your life that make you happy, make you inspired, and make you feel your purpose? And so I will steal the first part of the show by saying I saw Sean's brilliance on his YouTube channel. And your YouTube and your Instagram is called Shawn Crosby, is that correct?
Yep, it's just self-named Shawn Crosby. Uh, the Instagram I couldn't get just Shawn Crosby, so it's Shawn Crosby underscore.
Yeah.
But it people, I mean, if you search Shawn Crosby, you find it.
Oh, of course.
Yep.
And um, you have some really funny stuff, man. I mean, but you do it with taste, you do it with respect, you do it with just love and humor. And I just want to say, when I saw it and I could see your heart, I could see the love of just having fun with it. I did some research and I found out you were a Maryland realtor. And, if you want to buy a house in Maryland, Sean's the man for several reasons. Number one, he's honest. Number two, you can count on him. Number three, he's fun. He's just fun to work with. I mean, why would you want to work with someone who's not fun? So,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm with Century 21 Don Gurney in Pasadena,
yep.
Maryland. So, but I could help you buy a house or we can make some videos together. We can do whatever you want to do.
Sean, I'm excited to do this show. It's called the Neem and Smiley Show because we both just said Neem is a brand that you have. It's your clothing line, it's your merchandise, and it's such an interesting. And as a scientist and as a botanist that studied biology and zoology and physics and chemistry, and I taught it in the classroom, I was perplexed. I was like, is this really what Neem is means? And when I looked it up and I verified with you, you go, yes, that is it. So why don't you share what it means, and I'm going to show people as well.
Neem means the meaning behind it, from my belief, is a spiritual protection, but it also the neem tree has a lot of health benefits and healing benefits, and it's used in a lot of different cultures. When I came up with it, I wanted a short name, but also wanted a meaningful name. So I came across neem, and I was like, okay, the neem tree, and knew the meaning behind it already, and then I created designs and had other people, friends, make designs, and then I put them on a site at SeanCrosby.com.
I think it's the coolest, Don. You're bringing holistic wellness. You're bringing the importance of plants, and you're bringing the importance of education. I mean, just to say the word Neem and the fact that it shows up like that quickly. And I was like, there's no way this is what this guy's referring to. And you said, yeah, that's what it is. So I,
Yeah,
I had a lot of respect for you after that, man. I mean, I already respected your sense of humor, but this was like at another level. You think at a very big level.
thank you, thank you. Well, you too.
So we have a show that's kind of along the lines of this is like, what can you learn from two guys? One that has a certain amount of challenges, another guy who has another certain amount of challenges, and how we found out how a smile and how a show and how humor dresses up into purpose, a purpose that takes off. You have a lot of followers. I mean, I think I have maybe 11,000 followers on Instagram. I think I only have 1,500 on YouTube. Why don't you share with the audience how many followers you have?
On Facebook, I have 170,000. On Instagram, I think it's 60 some thousand.
Yep.
Then YouTube, I think it is 33,000, and then TikTok, it's 105,000.
Yeah, that's crushing it. And all organic, I might add. That's the impressive part of it. Every year, have you seen it like just not make sense how it grows, or is it predictable?
Well, at first it grew. I mean, at first it was growing, but it was growing slowly. It was just I was stuck at like about 6,000 followers, and then one day just on pretty much every platform. Well, Facebook grew steadily. Facebook was different. Facebook was steadily grew very slowly, and then I don't know if Facebook started to trust because there's a trust level when you create content, and it
Hmm?
started to trust me more, and it rapidly exploded. And then Instagram just recently rapidly exploded, and TikTok was a gradual build. and YouTube was definitely a gradual build.
Do you think your numbers grew dramatically because you have that side part of hair that comes off your head?
Yeah, yeah. The my barber calls it the gangster cut.
Yeah, well, I just love
Or
when
whatever.
you were leaning there, that boat actually went to your head, and so you got the extra little scoop of hair that went out like that.
Yeah. So how about you speak on your social media experience a little bit?
Well, I mean, my son told me I should do a YouTube channel, and that YouTube was where it's at. And I had another person say, "You got to do Instagram, or you're not gonna have the new blood know who you are." And so I started. I had 4 Instagram accounts, Sean, and they all were doing horrible, under 1,000, like way under 1,000. Some 300, some had 1,100 maybe, but I started grassroots. I decided book Dr. Smiley is going to be my brand. So I started with 1 follower and it hurt. I mean, it was only like a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago. And so I'm at 11,000, but it's all organic. It's real. And
Absolutely.
the one thing I can tell you is you do it the fake way, you become fake and you are known as fake and no one will believe anything you say. So don't ever be tempted to buy likes or views or subscribers because if it's not organic, it means they don't truly, this free will is a big thing. I gave my subscription click to Sean because I believe I had the choice and he didn't ask me for it. I just gave it to him. And even though it's only one, I've shared it with probably, I'd say at least 10 people. And I would say maybe half those people gave you theirs and maybe they shared it, so it
Yeah.
continues. And these numbers are small when it's organic, but they're powerful. They're so powerful. So on my YouTube channel, I've done 1,800 videos in 1 year. They don't have the impact I'd like them to have. I'm learning from Sean, all kinds of things. I'm learning from some other people, some cool stuff. Maybe I'll get a shirt too, because I'm tired of wearing this shirt. I want to wear your shirt.
The
Line.
shirt's not here yet. I bought Dr. Smiley a shirt and this shirt
Uh-huh.
and
Show it.
what
Show the
else?
shirt. Show the shirt.
It's a
That is a beautiful.
lion and it
Yep.
says NEEM
But
and it's
it's Neem style.
yeah, it's a nice design.
Today we're going to teach about a person, June Archer, who is very prolific. He's written a lot of books. He's also connected with a lot of big people like 50 Cent, Chris Rock, all kinds of cool people. And he got to meet Sean just before the show, and he gave us the theme for today without even trying. He said, "How do you play big?"
Yeah,
So
it's awesome.
you, sir, play very big.
I appreciate that. You play very big yourself.
So tell us the reason you do.
My play big is social media. I love creating content. Absolutely love it. I love making people smile and bringing laughter to people and connecting with people. Also, people reach out through direct message, and I try to respond to every single message. And just it's all about the creation part of it for me. It's a big thing for to me that like you're creating something that's yours, you're putting it out for the world to see, and then people like watching it, and
Mhm.
that's awesome.
Well, how I play big because you asked me, is I play big when I watch someone like Sean doing great things and he makes me laugh and he gets me to feel what my purpose in life is, which is to create happiness in the world and to share. When I share Sean's videos, people go, OMG, this is so crazy. It's so good. And I just manifest and I prayed. I said, I mean, now that we're friends, I never want to take it for granted, but it's so much easier just to text you and you respond.
Yeah,
But before we knew each other, I was like, man, I just want to say this guy, you make a difference. You're a cool dude. And so I found out he was a Maryland realtor. I went on his Instagram and I was so thankful you gave me enough information I could do a little research. And so I reached out on message and I said, hey, I'd love to have you on my show. You're so cool. And he wrote back a couple days later and said, yeah, let's talk. And the thing about playing big is you can't ever measure the attachment of what it needs to look like. If I said, if Sean doesn't reach back to me in a day, then screw him. Or if he reaches back to me in 2 days and then he wants to do a show and then he has something come up and he can't do the show, don't get attached to the fact that he just can't do it right then. You had 2 postponements, and I could tell by your apology, you actually legitimately had something else you had to do. And I said, that's cool, man. Like whenever you want to do it, that's fine. And you got from me that I'm patient, that we're gonna do
yeah,
it.
yeah. That
That,
was awesome. I appreciate that. It was because I take photos photograph properties for other real estate
Yeah.
agents often. Was looking forward to meeting with you, and I'm glad we connected.
I look at it this way. When you reschedule with me or I reschedule with you, we get to see who the real nature of the person is. If the person all of a sudden turns into a jerk, they weren't the right person to meet anyway.
Yeah, you'll never get a jerk out of me. I'm like the easiest, you know.
Well, you might get a jerk out of me. I mean, if you want beef jerky, I will eat beef jerky with, especially the
Right.
spicy, the teriyaki one. That's
Oh
a
yeah, beef
it's,
jerky is delicious.
so the reason I want to show this one more time is that we were actually talking about just I don't remember which one it was, but it was I opened up a page and you said, "Yeah, that's pretty cool. You're doing a book this year." And am I allowed to say that? Am I
Yep,
allowed to
you're
say that?
allowed to say that. Yep.
So when I met Shawn, there were three variables, three components that caused me to say, "Have you ever considered writing a book?" And the first one is is a heck of a story. We're going to do the story on the Dr. Smiley show. We'll do it even on this show, on the Neiman Smiley show. But he's got a story that your mouth kind of drops and goes, man, I'm inspired. I'm in awe. And I want to know this person more. That's one check mark. Boom. And by the way, one check mark is enough.
I appreciate that. It's a very long story. Very long story.
And by the way, I will argue the story is just long enough that it's going to last an hour or two in a book for someone to digest and be motivated and inspired. I think it's a very long story. If you were to sit and say, "Can you tell me your story in 5 minutes?" You go, "I can't." It's 45 minutes, let's say. Okay. Your story is a fantastic story. And I battle with calling you Shawn and Neem, so sometimes I'll say Shawn. But Shawn, story is so good that the lunch commanded you shared, and I was intrigued the entire time. And what I said, and I go, you should consider writing that as a book. And the number two thing is, what are you going to do with the book? So Shawn says, I want to inspire people that have challenges. I want to support and inspire people that may have experienced an accident where they just feel so challenged or depressed that they don't know there's another day, there's another win, there's another bigger play. And so that was number two. And then the third one, which is to me not necessarily the most important, but is the one that says the most to me about that author. He says, I want to speak. I want to get on a stage. I want to share with an audience that they're enough, that they are worthy, that
Yeah, absolutely.
it's possible. And that all you check off all three. You do understand just one of those checks is enough to do a book, but three, that's a trifecta.
Yeah,
And
and it definitely inspire, but like also it's overcoming challenges. For example, you wouldn't be able to tell with me sitting behind the camera right now, but my right arm is paralyzed from a
right.
brachial plexus injury from I got hit by a car while I was on the job about 14 years ago, and it paralyzed my right arm, and I really only have shoulder movement. And but I had to overcome that, and I had to overcome depression and overcome a lot of different obstacles throughout the road.
Yeah, but when we had lunch together and I told you I'm not getting you another pizza, you took your arm and you walloped me right in the face, and I said I'll never not say I'm going to get you another piece of pizza again. So that worked pretty good.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, it just it works. And I have a brace, wear a brace that has some metal in it. I'm just
Well,
joking around.
since we're doing reveals right now, would you be comfortable? Is it possible to show your tattoo on your arm?
Which tattoo?
Well, let's show the one that's easy to get to right now. That's the
Okay,
easy
yeah, the right one. The right has
a clock,
a
and
clock,
and it's kind of a Salvador Dali clock.
then an owl with
Yep.
uh the eye, the triangle
Yep.
eye. It was,
The wise eye.
yep. And then there's some roses in there, and then on my underarm, it is a lantern. I'm sorry.
Well,
If that,
yeah, it's beautiful. I mean, it's gorgeous. And by the way, if you want to be able to tell the difference between Sean's arm and mine is more like this. It has some hair in it, and that's about all I can say about that. I mean, my underarm, I'm not going to show it. I'm not going to, but there's normal underarm situation there. All right. Do you want to do your left arm? Your right arm. I'm sorry.
then the left arm, I'm wearing a bigger
Is it the right
brace.
arm or the left arm? It's the right arm.
It's the right arm. Yeah, the right arm is a uh, it is a it's a UFO. It's a galaxy sleeve UFO abduction scene, and then it has up here is a alien,
Alien, right?
and then underneath is planets, and
Yep.
then down here is a. I had a sugar skull on my arm, but I got him to cover it up with like an alien skull, and then there's crop circles at the bottom. But I'm wearing the bigger brace right now.
But when you showed me the alien, I thought, how'd you get that picture of me? We hadn't even met. And then you were like, no, it's not you, Dr. Smiley. That's an alien. So,
Yeah, no, it's I don't know. I wanted a galaxy sleeve, just planets, but like we went to the, but I was like I like to include the UFO abduction
yeah.
in there, and we kind of went the direction of the like the galaxy slash.
Do you want to give a shout out to your tattoo artist?
Sure, I can give a shout out. The artist that did my left sleeve is a artist out of Chestertown, Maryland at Cloud Zero Tattoo. Her name is Pammy Haven. The artist that did my right sleeve, the Galaxy sleeve, his name is Ray Hall. He's out of Pasadena, Maryland at Artworks.
But you did some great work.
He did. He did some really great work.
This show is complete. This is our first show, Neem and Smiley. The message today is play big. The message today is know when to say yes. And the message today is connect with someone you're inspired by.
Play
Because
big,
play big, say
connect,
yes, and
say
connect with
yes.
someone you're inspired by. You got it.